The British public schoolboy pictured kissing Malia Obama is related to a former senior aide to the Queen, MailOnline can reveal. Rory Farquharson, former head boy at one of the UK's most prestigious schools, was caught in a passionate clinch with 19-year-old Malia on Saturday. The 19-year-old investment banker's son has described himself as an overconfident public school boy with an eye for the opposite sex. Rugby schoolmate Mstislav Kokain told Sun Online, "He was a nice guy, a good student and a good friend. He was sometimes a bit arrogant and quite popular with the ladies. Everyone from school is talking about this on Facebook, it is a big surprise." Rory, who was head boy at the £32,000 a year prestigious rugby school, has links to the Royals as his second cousin was the Queen's assistant master of the household at Buckingham Palace. Scroll down for video. Royal links. Rory Farquharson, former head boy at one of the UK's most prestigious schools, kissed the former first daughter at an American football match at Harvard. The sophomore Harvard student was caught on video sharing a passionate kiss with the former first daughter on Saturday. Farquharson, far right, is the second cousin Andrew Farquharson, who was a career courtier who was the Queen's assistant master of the household at Buckingham Palace. High society. Farquharson is a former head boy at the prestigious £12,000 term rugby school. Related articles previous. 1. 2 next. The bromance lives on. Barack Obama wishes brother Joe. "I want to reconcile with Georgina," Harvey Weinstein says. Exclusive, pay back Harvey Weinstein's dirty dollars. Share this article. Share script dm.later. Bundle, function, if, dm.rotator, new dm.rotator, p26, page size, 1, page count, 2.0, active class, active, rotate, false, $, number p26.share, .on, click, function, dms.facebook.post related. Senior royal aide, Andrew Farquharson was described as the eyes and ears of the Queen. Andrew Farquharson was one of Her Majesty's most trusted aides and was head of her entertainment team organizing events from state budgets to summer picnics in Balmoral for a decade. During his time at the palace, Her Majesty made no secret of her dependence on his logistic, diplomatic, and financial skills. So respected was he by the Queen, that he even convinced her to shun the usual bulk purchase of Christmas puddings from Harrods or the Fortnum Mason and instead opt for a Tesco range. The Queen reportedly spent almost £9,000 buying Christmas puddings from the supermarket on festive gifts for her staff, having managed to negotiate a £2,000 discount. Farquharson chose the £7.75 pudding as the best, and took a portion to the monarch herself for final approval. But, in 2006, he was poached by Prince Charles to be his deputy master of the household at Clarence House. But 3 years later he was axed from his 6-figure salary job, a move said to have angered him so much that he refused the prince's offer to work out his 6 months' notice. He is now the head of household at Alnwick Castle, in Northumberland. Meanwhile, Rory's great-uncle was Sir Donald Farquharson who, during an illustrious legal career, was the presiding judge who jailed Lester Piggott for 3 years after the champion jockey admitted a £3 million tax fraud. Rory told schoolmates he was a overconfident public schoolboy trying to be lad in a letter to his 16-year-old self published in the school's Meteor magazine. Farquharson, far right, was head boy at one of England's most prestigious schools, Rugby School, before deciding to continue his studies at the Ivy League University. Farquharson, far right, was selected head of school at Rugby School for the school year 2015 to 2016. The position usually goes to the most outstanding student both academically and socially. The girls all thought Farquharson to be quite a catch, one school insider told dailymail.com. They added, he was very popular. Pictured, Rugby School. Rory told schoolmates he was a overconfident public schoolboy trying to be lad in a letter to his 16-year-old self published in the school's Meteor magazine. He wrote, "To tell the truth you're a lanky, overconfident public schoolboy, desperately trying to prove to your friends how much of a lad you are and you have failed miserably. And for goodness sake get a haircut. Despite what you think, your floppy mop isn't attracting the girls. His father Charles, 57, who has a degree in law from St. Catherine's College, Cambridge, is the chief executive of Insight Investment Management Limited based in London. His mother Catherine, 58, is a qualified accountant who sits as a lay person on financial and legal tribunals in London's Upper Tribunal. Rory began his studies at the university last year after completing his A-levels, posting a picture of himself at the campus with the caption, "So it begins." Farquharson, far right, might have some explaining to do if he ends up meeting Obama, seeing that he follows President Trump on Twitter, but not Malia's father, Barack Obama. Video shows the moment Malia reached up and put her arms around Farquharson, left and right, before going in for a kiss. According to Farquharson's back row, left, Twitter account, he seems interested in following in the banking footsteps of his father, Charles Farquharson, who is a chief executive and director of an investment fund management group. As well as head boy, at rugby school he was also a member of its chemistry club the Blue Bunsen Society and represented the school in rugby and golf. The position, usually selected by the school principal in British schools, is to provide a link between teachers and students and usually goes to the most outstanding student both academically and socially of the year. The girls all thought him quite a catch, one school insider told dailymail.com. The insider added, "He was very popular." Farquharson spent the summer as an intern with the Centre for Democracy and Peace Building in Northern Ireland. With the school year in full swing, Malia appeared to be settling in just fine at Harvard with Farquharson by her side. She was caught making out with the handsome fellow Crimson fan at the annual Harvard-Yale game. Temperatures only reached as high as 57 on Saturday, so Malia kept the crisp autumnal air at bay in an oversized yellow puffer coat, white leggings, and boots. Judging by the photos, Farquharson is taller than her, a feat since 6'1". Malia normally has several inches on the 5'10" average American male. In another photo, Malia is smoking what appears to be a cigarette as she chatted with Farquharson. The 19-year-old former first daughter, who took a gap year before starting at Harvard this fall, looked pleased with herself as she paused to appear what seemed to be a smoke break. Footage shows the moment Malia reached up and put her arms around the young man before going in for a kiss. Judging by the photos, Farquharson is taller than her, a feat since 6'1". Malia normally has several inches on the 5'10" average American male. Another photo shows Malia smoking a cigarette during the tailgate, a sign that she may be picking up her dad's old tobacco habit. She has previously been seen smoking what appeared to be a joint at Lollapalooza in 2016. Malia started at Harvard in the fall, after taking a gap year and interning with Harvey Weinstein. Malia wore a yellow puffer coat and a Harvard bucket hat to Saturday's game at Yale in New Haven. Temperatures only reached as high as 57 on Saturday, so Malia kept the crisp autumnal air at bay in an oversized yellow puffer coat, white leggings, and boots. She completed the look with a tan bucket hat with the Harvard H embroidered on the front. Farquharson wore a black jacket, a red long-sleeved Harvard t-shirt, black jeans and black sneakers for the chilly weather. A year ago, her father said that Malia and his younger daughter Sasha had already started dating and that he was pretty relaxed about it since they have Secret Service protection. They've had Secret Service. There's only so much these guys can do, Barack joked.